So, can I interest you in anything today? What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. Be careful. Stop! That's priceless!
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
You keep giving and giving, Bercy.
Watch what you're doing.
And they'll keep taking and taking. When is it going to end?
Huh?
There was a fight down in the Red Wing. The reports are sketchy. Some say it was Thormor agents. Others say thieves' guild. Some say it was both. There was a fight down in the Red Wing. The reports are sketchy. Some say it was Thormor.
一玩就闪退是想怎样？可是我不想开那个 CTD 的政策，因为这个游戏会变很慢的。没关系的，就忍受一下好了。
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Here for a room? You want something or not? I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Good, and take this little message back to your bosses. I'm not paying any of you a single septim. Ever! Now get out of my inn.
What do you want? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their... 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to... The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred. With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to
I'm not
attend to.
paying you or Brynjolf a single coin. Now get out of my tavern. No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn. How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
What are you doing that for? It's you. Please, don't hurt me. I know who you are. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment. Look, I got the message. What else did you want? This heap of matchsticks, the bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
careful.
You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. Got better things to do.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you... Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to... Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
唉，现在就更容易闪退，干。开一下 debug 好，看一下，因为刷了存档没有用，就肯定是有东西有问题。但我要吃早餐了，先开的吧。现在玩16分钟已经闪退2次，我觉得已经很严重了，所以没办法不修。
Be careful! So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Boys.
Well done. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled... That's the spirit. I think you'll do more than just... What's on your mind? We've run... Tell you what. Now, if there are no more questions, How about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Putting together another shipment. Morrowind vehicle. Looking for anything special?
Well, if some moon shooters have fallen into your lap.
Maybe. Let's go.
赞闪退。看来是那个地毯的 script 有问题。好，把那个互动版先关掉，试试看。因为确实地毯是到处都有，但是也有可能是因为这样，让它很容易闪退。
going on in this place.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If things don't start getting better soon, I may look work elsewhere.
I'll have a contact in...
I'll keep that in mind.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. You play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rule. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
Claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is... Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive. But if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped. So we send in Vex, find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard them. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and in fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into a We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye if the workers had a In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge... Let me put it to you, nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison.
Better be important. I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way.
you feeling, Vax?
Pretty angry, actually. Can't believe I botched the Golden Glow job. It should have been like stealing a sweet roll from a baby.
Well, I see your wounds have healed, but your pride still needs some time.
Brynjolf, something stinks around here. And it's more than just the Ratway. We all know it. The question is, what's Mercer going to do about it?
I need you to do me a favor, Dirge.
Sure, Ton. You know I'm good for it.
There's a new guard nosing around the meadery. Can you do something about it?
Gladly. He won't bother you anymore, I promise.
All right, Delvin. What gives with that case of Shadow Banish you sold me?
What do you mean? That wine tastes finer than anything Cirilli brothers ever made.
Sure, it tastes great. Only one problem. You said it can make the darkness as clear as day when you drink it. Guess what? It doesn't.
Am I responsible if the vintage was off on that case? Sorry, you know the rules, Mickle. No refunds. So, what do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you ever see yourself with an old codger like me?
Absolutely.
Oh, really? Well then, how can we make that happen?
When you're in your grave, and I'm standing over it. Now get out of my way.
Job's done, boss. Gave the package to her just like you said.
Good. Did she say anything we need to know?
Yep. She said that the Jarl was planning a surprise raid on us, but she talked her out of it. Said she saved us a lot of trouble.
That she did. Very good. I'll tell Brynjolf. So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
You need to tell your boys to play nice, Delvin. Almost threw 2 of them into the well last night.
They ain't my boys. Do I look like the leading type?
You know what I mean.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
I'll pass it along.
Why can't you just settle down and run the flagon with me?
I don't want to settle. I like things the way they are.
Come on, Tom. Marry me. Let me take care of you.
I can take care of myself.
I don't know where you find your sources, but that last shipment of scuba was some of the best quality I've seen in years.
Just got lucky is all. Bumped into someone who knew someone else. The rest just writes itself.
Well, if you like, I'll be happy to take over the operation for you. Take the source off your heads.
And lose out just when the going is getting good? No thanks.
you feeling, Vex?
Pretty angry, actually. Can't believe I botched the Golden Glow job. It should have been like stealing a sweet roll from a baby.
Well, I see your wounds have healed, but your pride still needs some time.
Brynjolf, something stinks around here. And it's more than just the Ratway. We all know it. The question is, what's Mercer going to do about it? Picked up some new clients and did a few jobs on my own, but I'm not sure if that will cover our expenses.
Thank you, Vex. You've always been the most reliable one in the guild.
Well, what the hell is Mercer gonna do about this mess? Have you even talked to him?
Mercer is being Mercer. If he has a plan to get us out of this rut, then he isn't sharing it with me.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you... Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dragon a Ratway would be robbing Rift and Blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it? Then we understand each other. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just... You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us, like... And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as secure. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't... Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old... That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. I handle the burglary. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander around all day? These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
I botched the Golden Glow job.
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exact. I can also provide a few supplies. Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been... At the end of the day, you'll find that... Good. Then here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. All right, then.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't... disappoint us.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Huh? Good. Huh?
Of course you can buy me a drink. You didn't need to say a word? Ugh, the wine in Skyrim tastes like urine.
I've seen a lot of thieves come and go, but I've never seen anyone as good as me.
Name's Rune. Yeah, Rune. Just like you're thinking.
well.